everybody, and welcome back. It's Rita Bryan, co-founder of the Medical Fitness Academy, and welcome to video number 5 of the Medical Fitness Formula free video training series. So far in this video series, Rich and I discussed the 5 following reasons why it's time for you to offer your patients an on-site medical fitness program at your practice, and why medical fitness is one of the best opportunities you have to help your patients significantly improve their health while you substantially improve your practice's financial future. So here's a quick review. First, a medical fitness program provides you with the perfect way to blend health and fitness with either medical, orthopedic, or chiropractic needs all under one practice roof. It complements almost any health-related discipline. Number 2, a medical fitness program allows you to tap into the huge opportunities in the medical fitness market. There are countless studies that support the positive impact exercise and a healthy diet have on lifestyle-related diseases. And with obesity as our nation's leading threat to life expectancy, it's easy to justify why you're offering a program to support your patients. And intuitively, almost everyone will agree that exercise is one of the best medicines there is to help us stay healthy and live longer. Number 3, a medical fitness program allows you to harness that incredible power you have as a healthcare provider to influence your patients to take immediate action in making the lifestyle changes they need to improve their health. Instead of telling your patients to take action and then refer them out to struggle on their own, you'll have a program in place right at your practice for them to get started with. Number 4, a medical fitness program provides you with a new and ongoing all-cash revenue stream that can add tens of thousands of dollars each month to your bottom line and lessen your dependence on third-party pay. Your patients are already accustomed to spending countless dollars on diets and gym experiences. It's time for them to get a better service and better results spending those dollars at your practice. And number 5, a medical fitness program propels your practice into the future of healthcare. You'll become a leader in your community by offering the wellness care your patients already want and you know they need. Now in this video, I'm going to talk about the 5 potential disasters to stay clear of as you plan and implement a medical fitness program in your practice, because these 5 disasters can quickly turn into hard to recover from program catastrophes and profit delays. So let's get started. Potential disaster number 1, buying a fitness franchise instead of starting your own program. People buy franchises because franchisors promise a turnkey system, ongoing marketing and business support, the power of their brand name and brand awareness, and subsequently a perceived reduced financial risk. Well, I've owned franchises, and let me tell you, proceed with caution because they're not all they're talked up to be. Let's take a look at the downside of these key selling points. First, the turnkey system. While you will get some type of a system, most franchise contracts have very explicit standards that allow you to make little or no alterations or additions to their system and brand. Simply put, you must use their system and you must follow their rules, period. We believe that this not only stifles your creativity, it'll prohibit you from customizing your program to best fit your practice and your patients. Think about it. Yes, you get a system, but do you really want to be told how to run your practice and care for your patients? Second, the promise of marketing and business support. I love the old franchise motto, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Unfortunately, this isn't always true. But what we do know to be true is, when you buy a franchise, you are still in your own business, and the only person you can always count on is you. Many times franchisors don't have the ability, the time, or the resources to actually provide you with the marketing and field support they promised and that you need. And unlike just walking away from a practice consultant or a coach if you become satisfied or if you outgrow them, you are tied to your franchisor with a franchise agreement. You're not dating, you are married. joined at the hip, so to speak, for usually at least a 5-year contract that extends into forever if you wish to continue using their system and their brand name. Let's go to number 3, being part of a powerful brand name and a brand awareness. This one actually really scares me. Remember, the reputation of your franchise business that you run in your practice is only as good as that of the franchisor and all the other franchisees that are also bearing their name. Simply translated, any difficulties they encounter or any trouble that any one of them gets into can potentially have a direct impact on you and your practice. And what happens if you fall out of love with your franchisor, or you don't like sharing the franchise name with some of the other franchisees? What will happen to your business then? Need I say more? And finally, let's talk about that reduced financial risk. So let's see. In exchange for operating with less freedom, being locked into a long-term contract, having the possibility of attracting a negative reputation through no fault of your own because you don't know who all the other franchisees are now or will be, you get to pay an initial franchise fee, and you get to continue to pay some type of royalty payments for that ongoing support for as long as you're in business using that franchisor's system and name. And I promise you that as long as you are a franchisee, you must continue to either pay some percentage of your monthly gross back to the franchisor, or you'll pay a predetermined monthly fee whether you feel it continues to be worth it or not. These royalty type fees reduce your profit potential indefinitely. The bottom line, a franchise does not offer you a guarantee of financial success, but it does guarantee that the profits your program makes will not all belong completely to you, because when you buy a franchise, you're really not in control. You're controlled by somebody else. We suggest you start your own medical fitness business. All you need is a clearly defined blueprint, a success formula, modifiable to fit your practice, along with some get-to-the-point coaching to get started and become profitable. Potential disaster number 2, operating your medical fitness program like a little gym. Your patients get all the bells and whistles they want at the gyms and health clubs in your area. Remember, the health club industry sells fitness memberships, not personalized fitness programs. Plus, your patients can buy even more gimmicks and gadgets on the internet or from infomercials on TV. All these options provide little for them in the way of long-term guidance, motivation, accountability, and professional support, which are the key ingredients for your patient's long-term fitness success. So please, don't just stick a few pieces of exercise equipment in an empty room, hire a trainer who does their own thing, become the little gym in a doctor's office, and then try to bill insurance to get people to come. If you do just that, I guarantee you won't achieve the financial success you're looking for, and the patients you do attract will be coming to you for one of the following reasons. 1, your gym will be quiet, small, and really private. Translation, nobody goes there. Why? You don't really offer a medical fitness program that'll motivate and compel your patients to attend, and it's impossible for you to compete with the gym because you have less bells and whistles and amenities to offer. 2nd, it's cheaper than the gym down the street. Translation, you can't charge much because you offer minimal services. So now the vicious circle begins. You offer minimal services, therefore you can't charge much. Therefore you don't make any money, and the circle goes on. 3rd, my insurance pays for it. Translation, I don't care what I get there or what I get out of it because it's free. This brings us to disaster number 3, which I'll get to in a minute. You simply can't get around it. A well-run, financially successful medical fitness program, unlike that typical health club or gym, provides your patients with 4 key elements that are integral to their compliance and success: their guidance, motivation, accountability, and professional support. And with the right blueprint for success, you can offer your patients a better program and a better service they can ever receive at a health club or gym and have your patients spend those dollars at your practice. Now let's go to potential disaster number 3. Basing your program's financial success on insurance reimbursement. We're talking about medical fitness programs that address prevention, health risk reduction, and an improved lifestyle. Not formal therapeutic rehabilitation type programs. We're talking about wellness programs, not sickness programs. So we highly recommend that you don't try to find clever ways to bill your patients' insurance plans. Like, for example, stacking services so you can slip in those exercise sessions. Not only do you open yourself up to medical necessity justification issues, you'll just be creating even more dependency on third-party payers, with built-in limitations and caps on fees and covered services. Yes, you may have heard that some of your peers work the system a bit and provide insurance-based exercise programs. Yes, some may be making some money. But remember, they're also creating more dependency on third-party payers and the potential for other insurance billing related problems, maybe even a few nightmares for their practices. Whether you have a medical, chiropractic, or physical therapy practice, you've either read about or have been encouraged by a practice consultant to think outside that box and move to a more cash-dependent practice. And a medical fitness program does just that. Requiring cash payment actually helps you bring in more qualified and compliant patients. It takes away the control of insurance companies. It allows you to work protocols with patients the way you want to. It gives you financial predictability, is more profitable, and is more successful and respected. Some of us call this having total practice freedom. Now let's move on to potential disaster number 4. Not starting a medical fitness program because you're stuck behind some myths and misconceptions. Medical fitness is one of the easiest and most ethical services you can offer that helps your patients rediscover their vitality, stalls some of the negative effects of aging, and recaptures a bit of their youth. And yes, your patients will reach into their own pockets to pay for it. So why isn't everyone offering a medical fitness program at their practice? We believe most healthcare providers avoid adding medical fitness programs to their practices because they're afraid of what they don't know, and they incorrectly think it costs way too much and takes too much time. So let's examine what we believe are the 5 biggest myths and misconceptions that unfortunately stop healthcare practitioners from getting started. Myth number 1, I'm going to need a lot of office space. You can operate the exercise component of your medical fitness program in as little as 400 square feet. You most likely already have exam rooms and consult rooms and a front desk to receive your patients. Remember, you are not competing with the gym down the street. This is not about offering a large variety of classes, and it's certainly not about having huge locker rooms with showers. If your patients don't even want to go to a gym, they're certainly not going to want to take a community-type shower. So the question is, could you find a minimum of 400 square feet to start your program? Myth number 2, I'm going to need a lot of expensive exercise equipment. A medical fitness program is about providing guidance, motivation, accountability, and professional support. Again, remember, you're not competing with the gym down the street. Being successful in the medical fitness arena is not about buying the most expensive equipment, and certainly not about having all the bells and whistles you find in a gym. You could purchase either new or reconditioned equipment, or you can just lease it. A structured program that addresses the strength, aerobic, and flexibility needs of your patients does not require you to have rooms full of equipment. Myth number 3, I'm going to need a lot more staff. Yes, you will need some staff to operate your program. But to begin, all you need is one qualified personal trainer to supervise your patient exercise programs. You most likely already have a front desk receptionist and either a nurse, chiropractic assistant, or physical therapy aide to handle all your other program support duties. Myth number 4, I'll have to spend big bucks on marketing to get members. What most healthcare providers don't realize is the hidden gold mine they already have in their patient files, in both their active and inactive patient files. This is the most important ingredient you will need and you already have for ongoing success in the medical fitness business. That's the real beauty of this business model. All the clients or members you need to get started and successfully continue with in your own medical fitness program are already in your patient files right now. They are your patients. Myth number 5. I have to be a fitness guru to set this all up by myself. Your job should be to provide the leadership and the medical oversight, period. In a medical fitness program, most of the services should be provided by your staff. And since there's no third-party pay involved here, these services can continue to be provided whether you are on the premises or not. So you won't be trading your time for dollars like you're doing right now. But what about planning your program, organizing your facility, and designing the programs and services that'll address the needs of your patients in your medical fitness program? Well, you can develop your own medical fitness program entirely on your own, or you can follow our medical fitness blueprint. It's always better to follow a model. Just don't become owned by the model, like in a franchise scenario. And this brings us to potential disaster number 5, starting a program without a well-thought-out and coordinated plan. A medical fitness program can be easy and effortless to run, totally complement your practice, propel you overnight into the future of healthcare, and substantially increase your practice profitability with a consistent, dependable monthly cash-based income stream if you have the right blueprint for success. And what do we mean by a blueprint? Basically, a blueprint is a detailed implementation plan, one that already has a proven track record. When you have a blueprint, you don't need to reinvent the process yourself. All you need to do is just follow the steps laid out in the blueprint and you'll have the exact desired result. Reinventing the wheel is expensive and time-consuming. Personally, we believe time equals money, and for every day you continue to think about it, slowly gather more information, or procrastinate and do nothing, you're losing money. And we're telling you it can be big money that you're losing. So let us help you fast-track your success. Instead of taking the time to learn all of the complexities of starting a medical fitness program on your own and making your own preventable mistakes that'll only hinder your progress and profitability, use our leverage. We've already figured it out. We've had success and we're willing to share our blueprint, our formula, so that you can duplicate our success. So let's recap. Today you have a choice. If you are ready to participate in the $15 billion and growing lifestyle and anti-aging medicine industry, propel your practice into the future of healthcare, become a leader in your community, and offer the wellness care your patients want, have been paying for, and you know they need, then it's time you offer your patients a medical fitness program at your practice. And with the right blueprint for success, you'll feel confident that you'll provide your patients with a better program and a better service than they can ever receive from the fitness industry. And they will be willing to spend their fitness dollars at your practice month after month after month. And now the best is yet to come. So watch out for our upcoming final 2 free videos in this video training series, where we'll be sharing with you the 5 must-haves to ensure medical fitness program success and profitability, and our last video, our medical fitness formula revealed. Thanks for tuning in, and do me and your colleagues a big favor and click the like button under this video and put in your comment and tell others to come check us out. Stay tuned in, and we'll see you in the next video.